Pressure is mounting in Sharm el-Sheikh as climate talks enter their final day gridlocked by a division between rich and developing nations over compensation for loss and damage. Representatives from almost 200 nations have come together at COP27 for almost 2 weeks to drive action forward on climate change, as the world faces a worsening onslaught of heat waves, droughts and floods. Addressing leaders on Thursday, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres asked nations to stand and deliver.
I'm here to appeal to all parties to rise to this moment and to the greatest challenge that humanity is facing. The world is watching, and there's a simple message to all of us: stand and deliver.
In a proposal to delegates late on Thursday, European Commission Vice President Frans Timmermans said the EU was open to the creation of a fund to help the most vulnerable countries, but one that places responsibility not just on rich nations, but on all large polluters, including China.
What we would propose is to establish a loss and damage response fund for the most vulnerable countries by the CMA and under Article 8 of the Paris Agreement. The details of this fund will be designed in accordance with a work plan also to be agreed at the CMA and in a way that would enable it to receive financing from sources from a broad donor base.
This proposal could corner the United States, as the EU and US had previously resisted the idea, fearing it could open the door to establishing legal liability. Early on Friday, the UN published a draft text of the COP27 deal, but it provides no solution on loss and damage. Instead, it contains a placeholder text indicating that delegates are still negotiating on the matter. With the 2-week conference officially due to wrap up on Friday, but little progress made on loss and damage, negotiators in Egypt are expecting the talks to go into overtime. The tussle continues, but there is slight progress as the world awaits the final outcome. Laila Johnson-Salami, Arise News.